J-Bone here with something a little bit different today. In today's video, I will be opening an entire 2022 Topps Formula One Racing trading card hobby box that contains 160 F1 trading cards. But I'm not going to do that before I explain exactly what you are looking for when you open one of these so that you can join in on the excitement with me. J-Bone! I need to start off by saying that you should absolutely not get into the hobby of collecting Formula One trading cards if your objective is to make money. The vast majority of people who collect Formula One trading cards, including myself, do not make any money doing it. That is why it is called a hobby and not a job or an investment, because while money can be made, it is not the norm, and you should not get into it expecting for it to pay for itself, because it almost certainly will not. I hold in my hand a 2022 Topps Formula One Racing hobby box. It contains 20 packs of cards, with each pack containing 8 cards, for a total of 160 trading cards, plus an additional box topper card, which is a new addition this year. It cost me $119.90 after shipping, which comes out to about 75 cents per card. The 161 cards in this box are spread out amongst 3 different genres. You have the base set, which is the most common genre, and it accounts for 210 of the 322 cards in the complete set. The base set features professional photography of drivers, cars, and F1 team members. You then have inserts, which are a little bit rarer to pull and account for 70 of the 322 cards in the complete set. Now, inserts are more uniquely designed than base set cards and feature either artwork of some kind or a more vintage look. And finally, you have the relics, which are the rarest cards in the set. These cards contain an actual piece of fabric worn by a driver or team member. So if it's a driver, it's a piece of race suit. If it's a team principal, it's like a piece of their button down or whatever. There are only 42 of them in the complete set, and they're said to only appear in every other hobby box. So let's hope that that 50% chance is in my favor today, and I have one in this box. So in summary, when I open up this box, I'll pull mostly base set cards, some inserts, and, if I'm lucky, a relic. Now that you know about base set, insert, and relic cards, it is time to discuss the most important types of these cards that you can pull: numbered parallels. Numbered parallels of base set, insert, and relic cards look just like the normal versions of these cards, except they have 2 key differences. First, they feature a different colored border, and then they have a number printed on them that denotes their scarcity. Collectors are mostly only interested in collecting numbered parallels because scarcity is the name of the game when it comes to collecting, and the fact that parallels are rare and certifiably scarce because of the number printed on them is what makes them the most sought after trading cards. Now, regular relics would be an exception here, as they are far more rare than regular base set or regular insert cards, and also they contain a piece of physical memorabilia and thus are highly collectible despite not being numbered. Now, here is a breakdown of the different parallels that we are hunting today. There's one unnumbered checkered flag parallel per hobby pack, which is just a base set card with a checkered flag border and is more collectible than regular base set cards, but not all that collectible, as there are 20 checkered flag parallels per hobby box. There are 4 rainbow foil parallels per blaster box, which is a different, smaller product than the one I'm opening today, called a hobby box, so we will not be seeing any of those. There are aqua parallels out of $199, fuchsia parallels out of $150, yellow parallels out of $125, blue parallels out of $99, green parallels out of $75, gold parallels out of $50, orange parallels out of $25, black parallels out of $10, red parallels out of $5, and the incredibly rare foil fractor 1 of 1, which is this beautiful, shiny, swirly masterpiece. And if I pull one, I am going to absolutely freak out, as there are only 317 of them in the entire world. There are also some printing plate 1 of 1s up for grabs for some of the inserts. Now, these are literally the pieces of metal used to print the inserts in the Topps factory. They're super rare, but are less collectible than other 1 of 1s because they aren't actually trading cards. They're literally a piece of metal. Without further ado, let's get to opening this 2022 Topps Formula One Racing Hobby Box. J-Bone! All right, here we go. Time to open up this bad boy. The product always comes wrapped in like a security cellophane with the Topps branding, so you know it hasn't been tampered with or whatever. These are always hard to open. A lot of people like cut them open with like a box cutter, but I don't have that, so struggle here for a little bit. Maybe I'll fast forward through this part. Why is it so hard? That's way too hard. All right, so first things first. Like I said earlier, there are box toppers this year. So when I open this up, the first thing we're going to see is a box topper, and there's actually box topper parallels, as you'll see here. There are Art du Grand Prix box topper parallels. Gold parallels, 1 in every 154. It says pack, but there's only 1 per box, so I assume it means per box. So 1 in every 154 boxes. So if we see a gold, an orange, or a red box topper parallel, that's very rare, which would be very cool. So let's see if we can do it. All right, let's see a color here. No. So it's red. The car is red, as you'll see, but the border is white, which is not a parallel. These box toppers are pretty cool, though. All right, well, here are our packs. Like I said before, there are 8 cards per pack, 20 packs per box. Let's get on into it. I'm going to start off going a little slower so I can kind of show you what I was talking about earlier, show you what a base set is, show you what an insert is, what a parallel is. Hopefully we get a lot of those. And then kind of when I get into the middle to the back end, I'll speed through it a little faster when, you know, you've kind of already seen all the things. First pack. All right, first pack magic. Let's get some first pack magic here. And by the way, these are made in Mexico this year. In the past, they were made in Italy. First year of them being made in Mexico. Let's see how easy the packs are to open. Sometimes they're kind of hard. There we go. All right, first pack. We've got Franz Tost, Alpha Tauri Team Principal. This is a base set card. This is Franz Tost's base set. George Russell, another base set. So as you can see, the base sets are just like professional photography or like, you know, Formula One take-in photography. Hopefully I'll show you what an insert and other things look like soon. Lando Norris base set card. So this is the checkered flag parallel. Like I said, there's 1 of these per pack, so there's 20 of them in the box. Alexander Albon. This is an insert. This is the Clean Air Blue Skies insert. Valtteri Bottas, a.k.a. Todd Benson. And they usually have some sort of like writing on the back. Bottas has run the Valtteri Bottas Duathlon, held in his native Finland. You get the point. So that's an insert. So, you know, you can always separate out the base set from the parallels from the inserts. But like I said, in terms of what you're actually really collecting, it's mostly going to be the numbered parallels that have the numbers on them or a relic card. They said, here's a Richard Vershoor F2 portrait. Kimi Räikkönen, driver of the day. So this is the 2022 year trading card set, but it uses the races for like driver of the day and race winner of 2021. So now you've already seen a base set and an insert. So hopefully now we see some parallels, baby. We've got Ralph Boschung. I always thought he had a good head of hair. Base set. Lewis Hamilton. It's a cool card. Valtteri Bottas. Base set portrait. So of the base set, the driver portraits are seen as the more sought after cards because, you know, there's only 20 of them out of the 200 cards in the base set of the driver portraits, not including F2. Max Verstappen checkered flag parallel. Here's a Lando Norris Flash of Brilliance insert. I actually saw on YouTube somebody pulled the 1-of-1 foil fractor of this, which is pretty crazy. Their reaction was not good enough. They should have been way more hyped than they were. So these are a cool insert, but they're also like incredibly similar to the Apex Predator insert they did last year, which strikes me as kind of lazy. Just saying. Daniel Ricciardo, Felipe Drugovich, F2 champ, and Carlos Sainz. We're just waiting to get a numbered parallel, folks. Let's get that numbered parallel.
A few moments later.
Lando Norris. Chambolakbasi. Oh, parallel. We've got an aqua parallel, folks, and that is Esteban Ocon. Aqua parallel, so you'll see this is aqua border, and you'll see it is numbered to 199, 166 out of 199. In terms of the numbering, there are more valuable numbers than others. For example, if it was 31, which is his driver number, that's always seen as more valuable. So if it was 31 out of 199. But yeah, there you go. First numbered parallel, Esteban Ocon. What I'm going to do with that one is top load it. So what you do with a more, sought after card that you want to have in your collection, keep it safe, is you will put it in, a top loader. So this is a plastic sleeve you put it into, and then you'll put your plastic sleeve into a top loader, which is this piece of plastic. It's hard and it keeps it safe. There we go. One interesting thing about these parallels that I don't really like is that usually you can kind of see once you open a pack if there's going to be a parallel in it. But because this entire half of it is white, if you are kind of cheating and looking at this half, you wouldn't know you had one. So it was a nice surprise at least. But I kind of like the idea of it's coming. Because then you can sweat it out, it's called, when you go, oh, I've got one. What if it's a Lewis Hamilton?
A few moments later.
So that's a red color. It could be an insert. If you can see right there, there's like a checkered flag and then a red. If that's a red, reds are very rare. Reds are out of 5. So if that is a red, that's a humongous hit, and that'll be the best hit we have of the day. Don't know if it's going to be a red, because sometimes, like I said, it could be an insert. It could just be like the art from a different design, but this is the sweating I was talking about. So this is exciting, folks. Okay. Pierre Gasly, Callan Williams, Danny Rick, Mattia Binotto, checkered flag, rest in peace. Mattia Binotto, checkered flag. Let's see, folks. That's a red. We've got a red out of 5. This could be a big one, okay? If this is like a Max or a Lewis or a Lando or a Leclerc, this could be big. Here we go. Danny Rick, driver of the day, Italy 2021. Obviously the race that he won, folks. Oh, dang it. So this is out of 5. It's 4 out of 5. Obviously Danny Rick is number 3, so we actually could have hit a Danny Rick driver number. Unfortunately, we did not. But a Danny Rick out of 5 is still a great hit. I'm adding this one to the personal collection. I really, really wish that was 3 out of 5 and it was his driver number. That would have been awesome. But this is actually the lowest numbered card I have in my collection now. I am very happy with this. If this is the best hit I get all day, I am totally fine with that. You usually do not get an out of 5 card when you are opening boxes, so this is awesome. And it was cool that I got to sweat it out too. This might be the biggest hit of my life. I don't think I've ever hit a card that is this low numbered. Best hit of my life right here. I'll take it. No. Lewis. Theo. Lando. Oh, we got a green. You see this? You see that? That's green, numbered out of 75. Let's hope it's a good one, okay? It's got a Lewis, a Max, a Lando. See if I can do it off the driver number. Oh, it's an F2. Well, Ollie Caldwell. I follow F2 and I don't know who this guy is, but hey, it is what it is. Numbered, maybe if we can get number 14, it'd at least be something. Number 50 out of 75, Ollie Caldwell. Hey, you can't win them all. That's a pretty cool picture. Lewis. Yellow. I think we got a yellow. Yellow's out of 125. Lewis, Jack doing. Max. Come on. What number we got? Oh, number is going to be on this side. Number 7, another F2 driver. Marcus Armstrong. 2 F2 drivers, kind of a tough scene. Not what you're really looking for, especially when it's not like a, like a Logan Sargent or a Felipe Drugovich, but again, can't win them all. Max. Seymour Butts. I don't think that's what I think it is, but it might be what I think it is. That's not a relic, is it? It seems too thin to be a relic, right? Oh my gosh. No. Is it? I think it is. I think it's a relic. Folks, I think it might be a relic. I'm going to look like an idiot if this is not a relic, but I think that design I just saw is the relic design. It is. It's a relic. It says worn. I got a relic. All right, who is it going to be? It's going to say worn, driver worn. So it's a driver. Aston Martin, give it Seb. Give me Seb. Give me Seb. Give me Seb. Yes! Yes! Sebastian Vettel. Driver worn memorabilia. Yes, what a hit. What a hit. What a hit, son. What a hit. Not numbered, but I don't care because I got my relic card. Sebastian Vettel wore this. Let's go. What a hit. What a box. All right, let's do a little recap of all the hits here today. Joe Guan Yu rookie checkered flag. Logan Sargent prospect checkered flag. Another Joe rookie checkered flag. Marcus Armstrong out of 125. Ollie Caldwell out of 75. Esteban Ocon Aqua out of 199. And then the 2 heavy hitters, Daniel Ricciardo, driver of the day in Italy 2021, the legendary race that he won, his most recent race victory to date. And this is numbered out of 5. It is the first out of 5 I've ever opened. Very excited about that. And last but not least, legend of Formula One, Sebastian Vettel relic card with driver worn memorabilia. Little piece of his race suit right here. This is sick. This was an awesome box. If you are going to try to buy one of these boxes and open up some cards for yourself, happy hunting and J-Bone!